Today I'm going to talk about and explain family limited partnerships. And what this is an estate planning tool so that you can get money out of your estate for your heirs and they don't have to pay estate tax. Let's assume here that I own this park here. We're going to say we have entertained people with dinosaurs and we're going to call it Bear World. And the value of Bear World is $100 million. If I was single, I have $5 million exemption, and if I was to die the next day, $95 million would be subject to estate tax. That would probably be around $40 million that my heirs would have to pay in estate taxes so that after everything was said and done. So now I'm this wealthy person, I own this facility, Bear World, worth $100 million, and I want to start to get this money out of my estate so that I don't subject my heirs to $40 million of estate taxes. But I run and operate and own and control Bear World. I don't want to start letting my children or my heirs decide how to run it, so what I want to do is get this out in the most efficient, tax-efficient way as possible. As a side note here, everybody can give away $14,000 per year to as many people as they want, and they do not file any gift tax return, or that does not eat into their $5 million annual exclusion. So you can give away $14,000 a year. Now, a family limited partnership, let's assume that I was to give away 10% in the first year to my one child. What is 10% of $100 million? That is $10 million. What is 10% worth in a family limited partnership? It's worth nothing, because I still control all of the asset as the general partner in the family limited partnership. My son couldn't go sell this to someone else. No one's going to want to buy 10% of shares that are completely illiquid, that they have no control over, that they have no power over at all. So instead of accounting $10 million as giving it away, it's subject to a huge discount. So I got $10 million out of my estate, and this is maybe an extreme example, but it's only going to count for, you maybe guessed it, $14,000. So I don't even have to file a gift tax return, and I didn't even eat into my annual exclusion at all. This is just a tool to use for people to try to avoid paying the government as much as possible. And let's say that over time, over 10 years, I get all of the shares inside this family limited partnership. Well, all of a sudden, now instead of having $100 million, $95 million subject to estate tax at $40 million, well, now I've eliminated almost all of that completely, and I've put my family and saved them, 40 some odd million dollars if I was to pass away of paying, tax on my estate. If you have more questions on this, call me, 770-984-2312. Go to our website. We got more content about this. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.